Today on In the Woodyard, I'm up at Ken's. We're doing inventory. How much wood do you have? Let's figure it out.
I don't know.
He's got a lot. Look at the cool glasses he's got on now. Movie star.
It's bright out here.
Yes,
hurts my eyes, that sun.
So we got about a foot of snow yesterday.
Yes, well,
In the
yeah.
last 24 hours. And,
So we got a little snow.
We're going to do inventory of his wood yard. He's got actually wood in 3-4 different places.
3 different places now.
So we're going to take a look. He's got a bunch of stuff here. So
there's 30 face cords here, which is, for those that don't know what a face cord is 10 full cords.
Yep. Bunch of wood.
This is all that square block stuff.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
And then there's a pile over there at the corner of the yard. That's a tree that I cut down for Jerry. He didn't want to handle it. It was too big for him to handle.
Yeah.
So that's 6 cords over there, or real close to it.
So 2 more full cords.
Yep.
So is that maple?
Yeah, it's just about pure maple. There's a little bit of odds and ends in there that I was filling in. So there's a tree we were going to burn.
Yeah, that one there.
So that balsam, if it wasn't covered with snow, is orange.
Yeah.
We were going to spray it down with diesel fuel and light it up. We thought that'd be a really cool torch. Now it's covered with snow, though.
So much other stuff to do.
Yeah, we've been busy.
Okay, so you got 2 full cords there, 10 full cords. That's 12 full cords. Let's go do some more measuring.
The other pile down by the processor, I think there's like 5. I'm going to say 6 cords there. So another 2 cords down there. That's ready to go dry. This stuff could all go this next winter.
You gonna keep some of this for yourself or your house?
Yeah, these blocks, probably.
That's nice stuff. So at his house, you had 12 full cords.
Yeah.
And you had a little bit of stuff along the garage we didn't even count.
Yeah, there's another 12 full cords here.
Yep.
There's another more than 12 full cords there. And then we got 2 more loads over the other yard that we just processed. There's another 24 full cords split.
So that's about 60 full cords so far.
And then the stuff that's all split and stacked.
So we'll count that next.
That's what I don't know.
What do you got left here?
I think there's like 5 face cords there.
Oh, so about 2 full cords, yeah.
Just almost 2 cords, yeah.
Yeah, so you're at about 62 full cords between this, that, and the 2 full piles that we got at the old wood yard. And then we're going to count all the inventory of the stuff he's got stacked. So it's a good start. Let's do some counting and measuring.
I'm not sure how long this is. I think this is only 2 cord rows. This should be 16 feet. Oh, 24. It's a 3 cord row. Okay. So 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12 cords.
Right there.
Yep.
Right there.
Right there. Right there. Plus 12. And then we got to measure that over there. So I don't know what's in that. So basically we just got to count rows here, because that's a 3 cord row, that's a 2, and that's a 2. So we just need to know how many rows are here.
You got to go around to the end?
I got to count the rows, yeah, because I don't know if there's 5 or 6 or whatever there is.
And this pile to my right here is stuff we just processed. This is all
okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6.
6 wide?
6 rows. 3 times 6, that's 18. 18, 12, and 12. That's another 24. And I don't know what's down here. So this is a 1 cord row. Let's see. That's 6. So that's 5. So there's 5 there. So 5. And there's 2 rows here. Might be 3, I can't tell. Yeah, There's 3 there.
3 wide, yeah.
No. I still can't tell. Yeah, there is 3.
Yeah.
So that's 9. And I didn't write down that 5 there, did I? There's 5 there, so that's 13.
And here's the world's second slow splitter.
She's got power. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. There's at least 7 here. That's
Wide.
21. Let me count the end rows here. It's too hard to tell with all that covering.
On the end here, see. So where this stuff come from here? What's this?
I got to think. Where did that come
You
from?
must have hand cut this, huh?
Oh, this is stuff that Shush cut.
Oh.
I paid $30 a full cord for this wood, plus trucking.
Yeah.
So this was pretty economical. So that whole pile right there is the same stuff.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that now.
There was 30 full cords I paid $900 for.
Nice.
Yeah. So we got to count rows here. I mean, that partial row I'm not counting, but 1, 2. Damn, it's hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's 24 there. And that's some more than blocks.
Yeah.
So that's another 24.
You got more wood you thought, don't you?
I'm thinking I might have more than I thought. I think I missed a pile, but I don't even know.
It's a long row here. God, that's got to be. That's almost 100 yards long.
Yeah, it's probably pretty close to that.
Yeah.
300 feet.
Yeah. That's a lot of wood.
So that's just pallets. Careful where you step here. I got these bibs on, I can hardly walk. So this is all bundled cedar. This is the last of my cedar
It's bundled.
that's bundled.
Yeah.
I don't even count that. I don't care about that.
Looks like at least a full cord.
Yeah, that's a full cord for sure. And then I got some piles in the back yet we got to go look. So I was going to have my next load of wood delivered onto these stringers, but now that we got 2 processors sitting over at the other yard,
Yeah.
I ain't bringing that wood here.
No.
I got to get stringers laid out over there.
Right.
So it's supposed to be single digits tonight and tomorrow night.
Hopefully the wood will come.
My logger says he'll have my wood. I hope he comes through for me because we're running out of time here. It's middle of March almost.
Well, next week we're supposed to be 50s and 60s.
We're going to have 50 degrees. If I don't get that wood now, I won't get it till June.
Right.
And I got 2 processors sitting there waiting for the wood. Patiently waiting. I'm not patiently waiting. I'm just waiting. So this is some of the same stuff as that pile. That stuff, me and Jerry cut that pile up
Right.
and finished. This is the stuff I paid 30 cords. 30 bucks a cord for 30 cords.
Oh, nice.
So it's mostly maple, but there's a lot of yellow birch and some
birch
white
in there.
birch in there.
Yeah.
And this will be all dry. I mean, ready to go. This is over a year. This is a year old. That could go now. That pile could go now, and most of that long pile could go now.
Yeah, you got wood that's ready to go, right?
Ready to go.
Yeah,
Yep.
good.
So you see why I cover my wood.
Yeah.
And
isn't even much snow.
this isn't even much snow. I mean, 2 years ago the snow was
4 feet high. Yeah.
it was way up there. That was a record year. We literally had 30 feet of snow. It was a record year.
Cumulative. Yeah.
A cumulative. I mean, because it melts down and you get another foot and it melts down. So there's never 30 feet on the ground, but it was probably getting up to here.
Yeah.
It was hard on the deer that year. Yeah. It was hard on me that year too, because all they did was plow.
We just don't get that much snow where I am, so that's why I don't.
Banana belt.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Because it's 50 degrees. Let's go beaver trapping. Okay, that is 2 feet of ice yet. I live in the north, man.
Yeah, big difference. A couple hundred miles.
You can't make any money selling wood up here either. Because everybody's got a pile of firewood.
Everybody's got wood. So this stuff, so did you count these two in your
Yeah,
tools
there's 30 and 30. These, I know what's there. I might have missed one pile over there. I don't know. I might not have wrote down one pile over there, but I don't even care.
Let's go to the next spot.
So this is where we were running the Blockbuster, what, a week ago?
2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah, you got a pile here.
And I had a pile of oak that was down the middle here. We had the Blockbuster in the back, and then we moved the Blockbuster up here, and then the Dids pile
But that oak got dumped.
got dumped over there because that's where it needs to go. So this is my original, very first part of my woodyard I ever had. When me and Leroy first started, that back corner there, where you see those piles, them cone piles,
Yeah.
that little bit of wood on the left there, that's all we had. If we had that filled up, we thought we were living large.
Just that corner.
Just that little corner. And I cleared the trees out over here. That was all woods. Where all this pallets and stuff, that was all wood. So this was a lot narrower back then.
Right.
So I took a whole row of trees out of there. I got the stumps out. And then I expanded and expanded. Then expanded out there. And then last 4 years, I had wood up along the driveway, which now we've abandoned that because with my other spots, I don't need that.
Is in the summer, it's nice and cool out here.
Yeah, this is nice in the
You're
summer.
Shaded.
Yep.
And so that's also nice in the winter when it's real windy. It's not too windy in here.
Right.
Out there, the wind is pretty brutal, but you get a lot more sun out there for drying wise. That's
Yes.
way better.
So there's pros and cons, yes.
Yeah. That's why when people ask me about drying wood, it depends where you are.
Sun and wind, sun and wind.
If you're back there in that shade, that's going to dry a lot slower than out in that field.
Yes,
It's a
absolutely.
huge difference.
But in the summer when it's 80, 90 degrees,
nice
it's
to work
nice working in the shade back here.
So your wood should be in the sun.
Well, that's why I piled that. That stuff actually dries over there pretty good. So I was going to pile that oak right here, but I got too much junk in the way. This is mostly oak right here now. So I got to count that. Them are 2 cord rows, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 10 cords there. There's 10 over there. That pile behind you here. That's 10. This is 20.
Just this block right here, huh?
Yep, that's all blocks.
Yeah. The guys fight over those?
Oh yeah, they're hard, just about impossible to get now. The mill I was getting them from now chips them.
Yeah.
They got a bigger chipper, so that all gets chipped.
Yeah.
It's hard to get.
And this is all hard maple here.
This is the stuff we just did with the Blockbuster.
Yeah. That's a full semi-load here and there.
And then this pile here it was 20, now there's 2 rows gone, so it's 16. There's 16 left there. I'm gonna count rows just to double check. And then there's all of that.
Yeah, we'll look at that.
At one time there was 50 face cords there, and there's still probably 40.
Yeah.
This can take me forever to get rid of that. Nobody wants it. It's nice, it burns real fast.
Yeah.
It burns too fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What the heck? No way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 18. There's 18 cords there.
So obviously the branches over the top aren't good for drying.
Yeah, but the rain doesn't get on mine either.
Yeah.
Thing is, when that snow goes off, these lift up.
Right.
And I've been trimming these branches back
Right.
for years. They just,
So the next question somebody's going to ask is, you've got it 10 rows wide, 12 rows wide. The middle takes longer to dry,
yeah.
but you're having stuff sit here for 2
When
years.
you're 2 or 3 years ahead, it doesn't
No
matter.
matter. Yeah, it's going to dry. But if you want it to dry faster, there's a reason a cord was developed. You got 2 outside rows and an inside row.
Yeah.
And it'll dry a little faster. But I've gone as many as 7 or 8 wide in the past with mine.
Yep.
And the middle does not dry as fast.
Well, see, what I normally do when I'm selling wood, the outside rows are always dry. So like over there in the field, I'll take the outside rows. Well, 3 months later, the next rows are.
Yep.
And 3 months later, the next rows are dry.
Right.
I don't take the whole pile at once.
Right. Right.
So
Makes sense. So this stuff over here, these are all mist cuts.
that was all miscut lumber packs I got from the mill.
They were going to toss. But now they're chipping all this stuff too, right?
So now that's all getting chipped, so
Yeah.
as far as I know. So I got way too much of this. I like it, except there's so many pieces and it burns fast. If you want to start a fire, it's great.
Yeah. See, I'm thinking what we need to do with this, I bring my trailer up here and we split this down into kindling size stuff and we do bundles of kindling. Make kindling out of all this.
Yeah, you don't have to cut it
No.
once.
Yeah, just make kindling out of all this. And he's got 2 rows of it.
There was 50 phase cords at one time, and there's probably still 40 here.
Yeah. The thing is can you sell kindling? I know those guys are going to be screaming at the camera, so I make tons of money selling kindling. Well, you sell heating wood.
Yeah.
I sell enjoyment wood. I might be able to sell this. I don't know. It'd be worth trying some of it. I got 1 lumber pack at home.
Come and get it.
So, yeah, it's just it. It's a 200-mile haul.
I know. That's the problem. That's why you make money selling firewood, and I don't. You're where the people are, and I'm not.
Yeah. Like Mama Q said, got to go where the people's is.
Yeah. Okay, Jeremiah.
No, that was
Yeah, I know.
Delgue.
Delgue, yeah, Jeremiah Johnson, though.
There you go. So you're gonna add this up here?
Yeah, we'll do a tally. I got to do some ciphering, as Jethro would say.
Okay, Josh. Oh,
Ot plus ot is ot.
Ot is ot.
So we gonna do full cords or face cords or
Well,
both?
just do full cords and we can divide it out 3.
Well, I gotta do face cords first. It's 40, 18, 58, 37. I don't know what the hell that squiggle is. 9.
Yeah.
So that's 31. That's 30, 60. Let's see, we got one.
You count this?
Not yet.
Oh.
One at a time here. That's 120. That's 7. 40, 15, 9, that's 6, 9, 10, 11. There's 216 face cords right here. Okay, then there's 24 full cords split between that maple and that oak out there.
Yeah.
So we got 216,
272.
24. I'm going to add this face cords into face cords here. So we got 221. 221 in face cords.
That'd be
Then 4 cords split, we got 24 and 24, that's 48. So 48 full cords,
Yep.
which would be divided by 3. I'm just trying to compute the face cords and then back to full cords to see what the difference. I'm so used to doing face cords and full cords.
Do all your face cords. That doesn't matter.
Well, I got to think how many face cords 48 full cords is. Divided by 3, right? Where's my phone?
It'd be times 3.
Times 3?
Well, is that face cords at 48?
That's full cords.
Well, you need to multiply it times 3.
4, yeah. 12, 14, 114, right?
Yep.
24, 12, 13, 14. 144, 144, 5, 6. I got 365 face cords right now.
That's counting this too?
Yes.
Okay.
So 365 divided by 3 is 1, 2.
122 about.
Yeah, so
122 full cords.
122 full cords I got right now. Cut.
Yeah. Yep.
And I got a pile. Almost 50 full cords. I got a pile when the
You
snow.
got 2 more loads coming.
And I got 2 more loads coming. Yeah.
So that'll be another 24 full cords, right?
Mm-hmm.
So within a couple of weeks, you could have
What did I say? 144 full cords.
121.
121.
So
So 121, another 24. 5. 104 or 145 full cords.
Yeah, that's what you'll have.
That's what I'll have in the next 2 loads. And I got another half a load
Right.
over there. That's another 6. So 150. Just say 150. I have 150 full cords sitting here.
Yeah, and you burn how much yourself in a year?
I probably burn 7 full cords a year myself
At home in the garage?
at home.
In the house, yeah.
Todd burns about 20.
In a big boiler, yeah.
He's got that boiler because he heats that big shop up there in the house. So
There you go. You got to see his inventory. He's got a bunch of wood, and
yeah,
I
big
know
deal.
exactly how much he needs to get yet.
More?
More. That's the number. More is the number of the day. So there you go. Nice day.
Beautiful day.
Yeah. So Ken's got to go do a little bit of moving some wood around because he's got some wood coming. He put some stringers down. I'm heading home right now. So tomorrow I'll be back in the woodyard doing something fun. That's all we got. Good night, everybody.
Good night, Irene.